What's up? What's up, America? This is Scott in the Shot. I hope people are watching. I hope people are listening. I hope people are learning. You know what I'm saying? Scott, no shot tonight. This is Scott in the Shot. And sometimes a hit. And I will be on Spotify starting tomorrow as soon as my son comes over and finishes fixing up my shit to get on Spotify. This is Scott in the Shot. Going to go worldwide, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a hit of weed. I'm back. All right, what's up, America? You know what's up? I'm watching these fucking networks, wondering why nobody listened to them and all that. And it's like, because you're a fag. You guys remember that movie, Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yes, Spicoli. Hey, Spicoli, what do you think about the trans whatever surfer thing? And he's like, what do you think about such and such? He named some guys, and he's like, huh, those guys are fags. That's Sean Penn. That's what I'm saying. Scott in the Shot, uncut tonight. Just kicking it, chilling. Starting Spotify tomorrow. All right. But anyway, these networks are like, what can we have done to just messing up our ratings and all that? It's because you guys are fucking weird. It's because you're stupid. But anybody that watches them, and you know, I only started watching the news a few years ago, people. I was in my life. You know, I started watching the news, and I watched ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, and I thought, those guys are fags. I'm just kidding, man. But I mean, man, they're a bunch of losers. A bunch of little special needs. You got Rachel Maddow, John Lemon, or whatever his fucking name is. All these weird people on the Rachel. I mean, stop it. You know, Whoopi Goldberg, The View. I mean, give me a fucking break. I mean, who wants to hang out with those kind of people every day? I wouldn't want to. I mean, you can be political and still be cool and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who wants to hang out with fucking Rachel Maddow and Whoopi Goldberg? They're a buzzkill. I'd be like, stop it. Get them the fuck away from me. You know, I'd call it the bouncer, but they'd probably scare the bouncer. Baby powder, smack those fucking, I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, but who wants to hang out with fucking Whoopi Goldberg and fucking all these Democrats? I mean, they're such little. The only one I'd want to hang out with is Ocasio-Cortez because she's hot. I mean, she should be in a porno movie. I'm just kidding. My wife's not here, but she knows how I feel about it. I'm just saying. I mean, other than that, fuck them all, man. I wouldn't want to hang out with not one of them. They're all a bunch of weirdos. Can you imagine sitting around in a Democratic Party? Wow, this is fun. Wow. You know, I mean, stop it. I mean, if Ben Stiller walks in, eat a dick. Whoopi Goldberg, I'll eat 2 dicks. I mean, all these weirdos. I mean, back in the day, we just had to worry about Jane Fonda back in the 60s, but now they got everybody. They're all weird. Not one of them's a patriot. Not one of them's a real motherfucker. Not one of them. They're all communists. Perverted Democrats. Wow, America invented the Democrat. Wow, you know, that's crazy. I mean, Bernie Sanders wants to open up his own little party now. The Democrats are all fucked up people. That's why I'm smacking on them right now. They deserve it. They deserve it after what they've done to this country. I mean, I should have came out and I should have done a podcast just to say my piece, no matter who's watching or not. Everybody went and got weird. So tired of it. Everybody's so fucking weird. I mean, I don't want to hang out with none of these motherfuckers. Find me some bikers or something. I mean, where's the real partiers at? Let's do a line and stop it. These people are weird. Keep away from me. Keep all these Democrats keep away from me. It's not a white thing. It's not a black thing. It's a Democrat thing. You know what I'm saying? This is Scott in the Shot Uncut. I'm really buzzing right now, so I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not going to watch what I say because I don't give a shit. Everybody else says what they want to say. And these Democrats, they really say what they want to say, and I watch all these Republicans cower under the fear of being smeared on the internet or something. Being what do they call it? Shamed or what? Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, This is what we got to say. The whole Democratic Party, all the actors and liberals out there that think they're all that, eat a dick. Thank you very much. Eat 2 dicks on a sandwich. I mean, I'm tired of those motherfuckers. I don't even want to hear their mouth anymore. The weirdness, it's beyond. Makes me want to smoke a bowl. But anyway, people, this is a little party edition of Scott and the Shot. I'm not trying to get you into my podcast like I normally do. I'm just fucking around. I feel like cutting on these motherfuckers. I'm so tired of the crybaby shit. All the fucking weird stuff. What happened to this world, man? I mean, what happened to the good times back in the day? Now, I miss the music of the past. I miss the rock and roll. I miss the disco. I miss the fucking Ray Charles and the Temptations. I miss all that old music, man. I miss all all the old music that was about love and everybody having a good time. I like some music now today still too, but I mean, not like I do in the past, man. When it comes to my music, I live in the past. I just like the bands of the past. I mean, I'm a rock and roller. I love Ozzy, Black Sabbath, all the bands, Kiss, Cheap Trick, all the bands. I mean, there's so many. Can't even name them all. I mean, Prince, Michael Jackson. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Ray Charles. I mean, all of them. Gladys Knight. I mean, Dionne Warwick. Yeah. Anyway, so many of them. Dr. Dre and fucking Snoop Dogg. I mean, honestly, I love The Chronic. It's one of my favorite albums. The fucking music needs to go back in time, man. I don't find none of this. I mean, country's country rap. I mean, I like different musics, man. I like different times. When I used to hang out at the bars, I like different vibes. You know what I mean? I like going to this club to do this. I like going to this club to do that. I like all the individual sounds of all the music back in the day. All this intermixing of them now. I mean, it's kind of different. I mean, I don't really like country music anymore. I like some. Back in the day, I liked it all. You know what I'm saying? I really like the days of Johnny Cash. I mean, when you go back in the day, George Jones, I mean, come on, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? It was just way better back then. The roots of country music. I was never into it, but my parents were, so I listened to a lot of it growing up. Freddie Fender, Charlie Pride. I mean, everybody. I mean, the Mandrell sisters. I mean, back in the, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and so used to watch Donnie Marie on TV. Used to watch fucking the Jackson 5. Captain Tennille. So many shows on TV. That were musical back in the day. It was a good time. I mean, TV was simple back then. You know what I'm saying? It was simple. It was good. It was good entertainment. We used to watch Muhammad Ali fights on TV. I mean, Elvis Presley on TV. I mean, Liberace on TV. You know what I'm saying? It was interesting. Back when you only had like 5-6 channels. You know what I mean? 7 channels if you're lucky. And I grew up in Los Angeles when I was young, so we had a few more stations. But I mean, there wasn't much until the 80s came around. Until they got cable. I mean, it was really it wasn't much to watch. There was, country music. I mean, westerns, Godzilla, Frankenstein, stuff like that. Horror movies weren't really a big thing yet. I mean, but they were just coming on. A lot of movies about history, war movies. I grew up on, The Little Rascals, The Three Stooges. Heckle and Jekyll, Bugs Bunny. Way back in the day. No fucking communist shit like Barney. All that bullshit. I mean, the demise of television, I don't care what they say. I used to like the electric company, but Sesame Street was fucking gay. I don't give a shit what color you were. I grew up in Los Angeles, man. Fuck Sesame Street, Big Bird. Then came Bar. I mean, stop it. Stop it with the fucking big old birds and creatures and stuff. I mean, I never liked it as a little kid. But all the rest of it was cool. We used to watch the Bay City Rollers on Saturday. They had their show with Sigmund and the Sea Monster, Shazam, all the shows that were on TV. I remember going. I saw Kiss in 1977 at the LA Forum in Inglewood, California. The Love Gun tour. It was the third night. Me and my brother were 11 and 12 years old. It was fucking cool. I mean, the youngest kids at a Kiss concert, 1977. Awesome. Good times, man. The beach is like 5 miles from our house. We used to ride to our beach, 10, 11, 12 years old, riding our bike to the beach, having a good time. We lost that kind of shit in America, people. I don't know what's going on nowadays, but everything got fucking really weird, man. Everything's political. Nobody's having fun no more. Kids aren't having fun no more. There's no memories like that no more. I mean, you know, maybe there is. I'm just an old man. Maybe I'm not seeing through the eyes of a kid no more because I am old. But all I know is the kids are too. When I was young, I was partying too hard, but I'm not now. So let them party and let us figure the shit out for them. And they'll replace us when we're gone. But we need to get this shit figured out like Donald Trump's trying to do, which he's going to do. Donald Trump fucking is the man, and it's going to happen. What happens after Donald Trump is what's going to happen. We just have to, conservatives and people of all, even people on the other side, they just need to open their eyes and see common sense and come together. I mean, and realize that man, simple things got to happen, man. I mean, everything else, just fucking stop worrying about it. Let's just don't promote hate. Everything else, just don't talk about it. Promote peace, and everything else is, just crack down on crime and show people that it's not going to be tolerated no more. So we can get the crime thing taken care of. It's not tolerated no more. Harsh fucking sentences for these people. Let's stop crime. The only way to stop crime, people, is with harsh penalties. I'm talking harsh penalties. I mean, why house people in prison for 50, 60 years? Fucking execute those motherfuckers. I mean, I'm serious. I wouldn't want to stay in prison for 60 fucking years. I mean, it's a mercy mission. I mean, we need to just change things. But you know what? If you made penalties stiffer for people would stop doing it. It sounds like a harsh thing to advocate for. But advocating for something that's hardcore doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It means I just want it to stop. And if enough people see that you're not fucking around, in the long run, people will back off of these things they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to fucking be real about it. I mean, nobody wants to punish nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that we live in a society where we have to punish people for being bad. You know what I'm saying? But it falls on the shoulders of us, the people that aren't doing these horrible things. But it does. So we have to figure out a way to stop it and deter it. I mean, I'm not saying be evil or be cruel. I'm saying you do have to make a point, though. You know what I'm saying? You have to make a point to these people that this will happen if you continue to do these bad things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't mean we want to do that. That's what they don't ever talk about when it comes to I don't think they do. When it comes to the death penalty and things like that, it's not something that everybody just wants to do. It's necessary sometimes. And it's not, and we don't want to kill people forever, but people are trying to set a precedent for people to stop doing this stuff. And if we don't enforce that law, then it keeps going. If you enforce that law harshly, it will slow down these heinous things that are happening to innocent people. We're trying to stop things instead of just letting it keep going on. So I mean, that's all I'm trying to say, people. We need to figure it out. We need to be hardcore. We need to be, I mean, not hardcore, but real. You know what I'm saying? That's what's really going on. Everybody needs to come to terms with life, having a good time, working hard, having a family, having kids of your own. I mean, the family unit has to come back into play. We have to have a family unit. That's all there is to it. I mean, importing our kids from other countries illegally, like the shit that happened with Biden, I mean, that's not right. That's not what you do. That's not what a modern society does. I mean, all this human trafficking they're doing, I mean, that's what it is. It's human trafficking. Our government's involved in it. I've talked about it before. It's right before our eyes. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out or to see it. I mean, people just have to see what they see and stop being told what to see. It's right before your eyes if you have any kind of common sense. I mean, maybe I lived a different life than other people and being from living the life I lived on the streets a few times, Well, I've been around the block a lot of times. I told you my life history before. I mean, a drug dealer, drug user, partier, hard worker. I mean, but I used to deal major drugs. I'm just telling you right now, in the real world, people are evil. And things have to be dealt with harshly. We have to stop it. These things I used to do when I was very young. I have grandchildren now. I've been out of that scene for so long, but it was a bad scene when I was in it. I don't even know why I did it when I think back to it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking crazy time when you're young. You feel like you live forever. You feel like Superman, you know, and you don't realize, you know, what you're doing. But other than that, I mean, life's real simple. People have a good time, have a family, promote peace, and that's what's up. This is Scott and Shot. I'm out here.